The Singer Heavy Duty 4423 does have a handful of optional accessories that you might want to take a peek at. So depending on the type of sewing you're doing, adding these accessories will really enhance what your machine is capable of doing. So from everything from a satin stitch foot, now that's a foot that if you're doing a zigzag that's really close together and the stitches start piling up, well, that foot is much better suited than your standard foot because there's a cutout underneath it. The overcasting foot, so if you're doing stitching over the edge, the fabric doesn't curl as much. The hemmer foot, I love being able to take the edge of the fabric, put it up into the little scroll, and it will twist the fabric 2 times so I have no raw edges and a finished hem instantly. A cording foot, this is usually 3-groove cording foot, so I can put some thick yarns through there and stitch over those with decorative stitches, so a great embellishment foot. The blind hem foot has an adjustable guide, sure makes it easier to do a blind hem than just kind of winging it while you're stitching. The 1/4 inch foot or straight stitch foot, so that little toe on the right is 1/4 inch from the needle to the edge of the foot. The next one is a gathering foot. Now the gathering foot is really nice. You're going to find that you can gather a single layer of fabric. Or if you see this little mouth in here, you can actually put a piece of fabric in the mouth that doesn't gather, and the fabric that is being gathered goes underneath, and the two are stitched together. So kind of like a curtain, you would have a top piece that is not gathered and then the bottom part that is gathered. So the foot does it all at once. Now that foot will be limited to lighter weight fabrics, so don't expect it to do like upholstery weight fabrics or denim, something of that category. The next one is a darning foot. So this darning foot would be used for like free motion quilting. So you do lower the feed dogs, and as you put it on there, it kind of hops as you stitch, and then you move your fabric as you go. An even feed foot, also known as a walking foot. So that foot is going to easily help pull the fabrics together kind of with teeth on the top, working with the teeth underneath. And definitely anytime you're working with batting or even some stretchy fabrics like fleece or minky fabrics like that fake fur, you really are going to want a walking foot. Put your stitch length to a little longer setting, and that will really help pull the fabric through. Keeping in mind that on both these feet there is a little extra arm or bar, and that must sit above the screw that you tighten and loosen to put your needle in and out. So those arms are up here, and then as the needle goes up and down, that's what actually makes the foot activate and work. And then they do have a note for a twin needle. So twin needles, you really can buy those at any sewing machine store that sells sewing machine needles. They come in different sizes, but I do like that they put it on the accessory list.